Well, this trip just gets better and better.
Don't think about it as a trip with five-star hotels. It's not a vacation, it's an adventure.
I'm not much for adventures. I am much happier in a boardroom, despite what my father thought.
Your father thought very highly of you.
How would you know?
I was his assistant.
Yeah, for a day and a half, 30 years ago?
He talked about you all the time.
Really? Mm-hmm. What did he say?
He said it was in my best interest to keep one eye on you at all times, that I was not to trust you ever, that you were treacherous, duplicitous, and ruthless.
Don't go on.
And that was everything you needed to run ELQ.
He said that?
Mm-hmm. He said you could be his greatest adversary, his best friend, and that you were his finest accomplishment.
You must have heard my father wrong.
No, he was perfectly clear. He thought of you as his heir apparent.
Funny he never managed to cough up those words when I was in the room. All I ever heard was how I disappointed him.
Why do you think that was?
Because he had really high standards and I could never live up to them. So much so that he disinherited me, not once, but twice.
I think it was because he was afraid of you.
Oh, please.
No, I think it's true, really. You know, I may have only worked for him for a day and a half, but, you know, for all of his bluster, I think Edward actually wore his heart on his sleeve. And to me, it was so clear when he looked at you. He saw a young woman who was so bright and so capable that she wouldn't just supplant him, she would surpass him.
If I was capable of withstanding his abuse. What am I even doing here?
You love him, Tracy. Why is it so hard for you to accept that he loved you?
Because it was so hard for him to tell me.
Well, if he was so stingy with those words, it was probably because they were really valuable to him.